Oh look, he's doing another tag video. Oh look, he's videoing in the car. Oh look, he's talking at the camera about what's happening, as if this meta commentary on YouTube is a new thing. Damn it. Hi PaulTalkers, I'm not sure when I'm putting this up, but it's going up soon and you're watching it now. One of my recently discovered favorite YouTubers, ManicMads, did a video about sense of place, wherein she talked about her favorite place in the world. And then she kind of made it a tag with the hashtag sense of place. My father was US military when I was growing up. When my very old father, who had adopted me, was approaching retirement age, we moved back to the United States, into Maryland. After high school, I wanted to make one final move, one push to get out of my parents' house, and then I would never move again. I ended up going to Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, which wasn't as far away as I'd liked, but it was the best compromise between quality, distance, and affordability. I went to university majoring in physics, but by the second year of university I discovered that I sucked at higher education. But I stuck with it. I even did some extracurricular things like joining Kung Fu Club and the Emergency Response unit on Hopkins campus. Can you see that I'm wearing my Hopkins shirt from when I was on the Johns Hopkins ERU? From the very beginning of my physics career at Hopkins, I discovered that there was this little space above the second floor lobby with a bunch of green couches. And once a week, donuts and pastries would be laid out, people could eat for free. People would go up there and schmooze for a little while. After the conversation was done, they'd go down to the Schlafler Auditorium for a physics symposium. The Bloomberg Center for Physics and Astronomy, I stayed there all the time. That's where I held my all-nighters. That's where I studied until I should really be showering, but then I didn't shower and I just went to class instead. And it was kind of okay because every other person in physics was there with me. And it was really ideal for me because I could hang out there with the other physics students. I could occasionally talk to some of the graduate students or even faculty members who wandered by. Those green couches were super comfortable and they were a set. There was like a love seat, a three-person couch, and a big easy chair, and the easy chair was my favorite because I could just sit in it by myself and didn't have to share with anybody, and I could just sprawl across it and fall asleep if I wanted to, which I did quite often. The set of couches and chairs were set up so that they were kind of facing out on the glass windows, and the glass windows faced the street, across of which there was the Space Telescope Science Institute. Yeah, a place where they worked on things like technology for Hubble. It was really freaking cool. I mean, I almost never went across the street to ST Sci, but I knew that it was there. And there were also like trees and stuff. It was a really nice view. Plus it got really sunny. The sun would come in through the huge glass windows. But it was a place where I could escape. I didn't have to go back to my apartment. Many of my classes were also in the Bloomberg Center, so I didn't have to be very far from my classrooms. When I got into my extracurricular activities like the Kung Fu Club and the Emergency Response unit, those both met pretty close by as well. So it was a place of respite for me. When I was stressing out about not understanding the homework, trying to come down after having taken or given tests, when I wanted to relax before I taught the Emergency Response Unit classes that I eventually started teaching, I would go there. There are times today when I feel lost and confused and lonely, and I miss being part of a group of people like that small group of physics majors who would all hang out in that area. And I think back to those green couches. They were the kind of old leathery green couches where the green leather was like crumbling and crackling and falling off and flaking off. I remember coming to breakthroughs on my homework on those chairs, and that lobby of green couches was also the last place that I would see all of the other physics majors with whom I'd gone through 4 years of Hopkins kind of all gathered together. Graduation year, right before everybody else was going to leave, a bunch of us met in that upstairs lobby on the green couches. And I remember Mandy was there, and John was there. I think maybe Jeff was there, and Eric was there, and Lauren was there. I don't know if they were all there at the same time, but I remember seeing all of them that day. I was so sad to have that small group of the first kind of real friends that I'd ever made go off in different directions. I think it's my favorite place. Thank you, ManicMads, for coming up with this. I liked the stroll down memory lane. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please share it with your friends. If you want to do the tag, please do. And I'll link to ManicMads' original video in the doobly-doo, so check that out. Even if you don't make a video about this yourself, leave me a comment below telling me what your favorite place is. I'd love to know. And in fact, leave me any comments, questions, suggestions. Tell me what matters to you. because I want to know what matters to you. As always, thanks for watching. Hopkins. Some housekeeping things. I'm working on It's Probably You. The videos are coming back, so take a look at the links to It's Probably You and catch up if you haven't seen my previous videos about sex, dating, and relationships. I published 2 episodes of OKC IRL, so check out those as well. That's my comedy series about what it would be like if people said online dating messages in real life settings. I think it's pretty funny. I hope you'll like that as well. And now I'm gonna go into IKEA.